What's up, everybody? This is Jed Johnson from DieselCrew.com. Of course, you know they call me King of Pinch, King Napalm. And important announcement to let everybody know. Um, as you know, the Arnold Classic is this weekend, and I am slated to be competing in the Arnold Armlifting meet. And it's been a tough process, but I have decided to go ahead and compete. Now, this might be the first time that you've heard that this was even a question for me, but what happened was in November, I set myself up with a very aggressive axle deadlift and squat program, and about 3 weeks into it, developed some sort of a shoulder injury where I could not pull any weight off the floor. It's not the first time I had this. I believe back in 2014, 2015, I got this when I was doing a lot of inch dumbbell work, pulling off the floor. And I guess because of that went away. That one went away like within a couple weeks. All I did was stop doing those lifts, and that went away. I thought I tore my labrum back then. It hurt so bad. But like I said, after like a couple weeks, maybe three at the longest, the pain was gone. It hasn't come back since. And then all of a sudden, November, about 3 weeks into the program, all of a sudden, my left shoulder was hurting so freaking bad. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this meet. I didn't train axle or deadlift off of the floor. In fact, I even avoided like picking up the trap bar for the people that were lifting at my gym and moving it and relocating it and stuff. I avoided all that stuff, any pulling off the floor, because it was all causing tremendous pain. So I didn't do any axle work. I had really high aspirations to be well up over 400 pounds. I figured with this kind of a dedicated protocol that was centralized around the axle that I would have built a tremendous axle deadlift, far exceeding anything that I've been able to do in the last few years. And wouldn't you know it, I already suck at thick bar enough as it is, and this shoulder injury caused an even bigger problem for me. No axle training in the end of November, nothing throughout December. I don't think anything in January. And then all of a sudden, I had a pain-free workout either right at the tail end of January or the beginning of February. I was like, all right, I'm healthy. I'm going to be able to train this. And I'll be darned if the very next workout, that shoulder pain was right back. So I've done no training on the axle. I've only done my warm-up pulls and then one heavy pull, maybe two heavy pulls the last 2 or 3 workouts with the axle. So I'm nowhere near where I wanted to be for the competition. I actually thought about bowing out because of the pain that I was having. And the last thing I wanted to do is A, go look like an idiot up on the stage, B, injure my arm further or even worse in the competition. Because a lot of times when you're competing, you're not 100% warm. So that was in the back of my mind as well. But you know what? I ended up talking with Tanner Merkel, and I wanted to get some feedback from him on what he would do if he were in my situation. He said he would go and do it. So I appreciate his feedback that he was willing to give me, and I have decided to go. As far as the Rolling Thunder training, couldn't have been happier with that leading up to the contest. Everything was improving very well. I did end up plateauing at the end, but I'm hoping what that's going to lead to is a nice PR at the contest, so I'm not concerned about that. Silver Bullet hasn't been great training by any means. I haven't done a lot of grippers at all in really 2019. Barely did any grippers, just a little bit for the Living Legends competition, and then some no-set stuff for the Gripmas Carol. And my left arm was bothering me really bad then. It was hurting so bad that when I lifted with my right arm, my left arm was hurting. And the left arm is the injured arm. So, after a lot of thinking, plus the biggest thing was, when am I going to get an opportunity to compete with this level of competition again? the chances of something like this happening anytime soon are going to be very slim due to the traveling that I do and the traveling that other people do. Paths just generally don't cross. So that was a big part of it as well. But thanks to Tanner Merkel for taking a few minutes here a couple weeks ago. I've been meaning to make this an announcement for a while. So even though, I'm not going to be where I wanted to be by any means, but I don't think I've had a real bad backslide. In fact, I did in the last axle workout have a decent PR. So I'm happy with that for this training period. It was a nice PR. So along those lines, I'm looking forward to the competition, and it's going to be a great time as always. Any grip contest is a good time. So looking forward to it. Maybe I'll see some of you there. And thanks everybody for your support. Just a little announcement to let everybody know that I know I've floated out there in different spots that I might not go, but I am indeed going. So thank you very much. All the best in your training. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment if you like. Take care.